it's a team that can make big plays. So it's not like, big plays, they slipped out of the tackle and end zone. It's a team that makes big plays. It's cool.
I guess you might be able to have some success running against them.
We thought we wanted to try to. We wanted to test just because there's so much physical in the backfield, and we had relative success with that against Callahan. So it's our thought whatever the opponent is, we at least test that, see how that will work for us. But it wasn't come in, we're going to run the ball exclusively to be successful, not at all.
But really, I mean, it's actually big plays with the kids. It seemed like you guys really had them wrapped up, first down, second down, this third down.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I've said on the sidelines and the phones a couple times today, it was stop, play. Stop, play. It was that kind of thing. You wrap people up at the line of scrimmage, and the next play they're picking up first down, or they're breaking off one into the end zone. So, and that's where that's where a good team, they can go through that regimen because of the confidence and the playmaking ability they have to be able to rebound from a stop.
Did they throw more than you thought they would?
Yes, they did, just because for preparation, what they've done the first two games, and we've actually looked at the last couple of years too, even though it's different personnel, but predominantly this year very much run, and yet what I'm impressed about is they do throw the ball very well. He throws a good ball, that kid. So I didn't expect it as much as they did, but they're very capable.
It seemed like they kind of popped it in there when they thought they could really take a shot with him.
Yeah.
And really, when they really banged you up, bang, you guys are all thinking run. And
yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean that's the chess match,
Yeah.
Are they gonna run that big fullback at you? And in the long down distance situations, they run the counter very well. And of course, they're an option team that didn't run a lot today, but if they get on the perimeter and pitch the ball, they can get big plays too. So and they took a pretty good stab, especially the one down here on the up. We're in man coverage chasing. So.
Were you surprised it was their running back O'Shea that got on the last plays?
No, not at all. I mean, they use him in every facet of the game. He's a tremendous player. He's quick as hell. He's very fast. So you get a mismatch. If you try to defend him an outside backer, once he gets on the edge, he turns it up. It's tough to keep up with.
Well, at this moment, where do you think you guys are right now as far as teams?
Well, I think, obviously we're disappointed. The truth for us is to continue to work hard because, we're spotty, there's more continuity. And, our Eagles pocket ways laid out the time. Last year, the rest of the rest of the way, we got some McMahon, Western, Darien, Wilton, Danbury. I mean, there's gonna be some hell in some games. There's gonna be some great games. Yeah, and that's great. Let's go. But we gotta take an opportunity in a loss to learn as much as possible. I don't like to do a lot of learning, but if it is what it is, let's get better from it.
Okay, thank you very much.
What did they do up again?
Yeah, he did. He just showed a lot again. A couple kids that, they're so wound up, these kids. They're throwing up on the sidelines. Big game and pretty high strung. And 3 or 4 of the kids, and the main kids are throwing up on the sidelines, Now you got to manage everybody else.
Come out trying to run the ball a little bit more than usually do?
No, not at all. That's about as much as we mix it up usually. It wasn't predominantly one way or the other.
What did they do defensively?
Well, what crossed us up a little bit was, we'd stuck throwing downs. So they usually coverage. We got into a little bit of a rut as far as run on run downs and pass downs, which let them be able to call their defense for that.
Even on, or at least early in the game, on throwing downs, you kept 2 guys in the backfield who kind of only went with 2 days, and as wideouts. But you're worried about coverage and protection?
Well, I'm going to find out early what the coverage is and max protect my quarterback. So even if it's a situation where we're not successful with it early in the game, it's at least we're learning what they're going to be running and what we can see. And a lot of that is it's not only reviews exploratory maybe, but you always want to be successful, but you have to find out what you're going to see the rest of the game too.
All day, called a touchdown on the option pass. Just didn't execute.
Yeah, it was.
That's got to be frustrating.
It is.
You wait for the perfect time and.
Yeah. Did you save that?
No, it wasn't saving. It was a big game. You're gonna try to do something. Every year we've seemed to complete that, and it helps us in a big game. It's the first time we ran it, didn't complete it, and lost obviously, but. It was a good time to run. It was early, midfield. The ball was on the right hash. If you don't use them early, why use them at all?
Right. Still in the game, 7-0.
Yeah, and it's a momentum thing. I mean, anytime you have a big game atmosphere like this with good teams, the momentum goes back and forth. So that for us, even if, like we said all week long, even if we didn't hit it for a touchdown, get a first down and complete it, just a momentum. We'll get some momentum.
They did the same thing, almost gave you life.
Yeah.
Were you thinking like you had a little bit of a chance there?
Yeah. Well, sure, right down to the end. I mean, when we got the pick, figure you punch it in, and we don't, and then you punch in the onside kick, and you guys been around off the nose, anything can happen. So, as the clock's ticking down, you're getting more caught up with anything can happen.
Did not having Mike McKnight out there hurt you defensively trying to stop that run?
I want to say now that it really didn't, because we put one of our center, who's a very, very good linebacker, but I don't play on defense, so I don't want to compromise him as a center. And he got out there and he played fine, and I really wasn't disappointed with the way he played. So I'd have to say no right now,
McKnight was out for the second half?
Yeah, for most of it. John Mira, 55.
What was his shoulder?
Yeah, I'll pop back in. It's not a problem.
Did he strip the ball in that pummel down there,
Yeah, it looked like he just dropped it.
Yeah, it came out. Yeah, it just came out.
But it came out fast.
Yeah. I thought he
That was
right
big.
there, and I thought when he went to the sideline, I thought he might have had his hand in there.
No,
That was at least big. You were at least to stop them and
that was a huge stop.
momentum turner, because you weren't stopping them in their first 2 drives.
No, we weren't. So, anytime we get a stop and our defense can gain confidence, the rest of the game takes care of itself a little bit better. We can feed off of that.
This was, you were still in the game in the fourth quarter, you felt?
I think so.
Yeah.
When he scored on the Jimmy O'Day throw, you got him in single coverage, and it was a whole new ball game. Then you gave up the 69-yard run. Was that kind of missed tackles?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You guys saw it. So, what I'm going to say is that they ran a play and they were very successful. They did a great job. That's what I'm going to say. And you know what? If it is missed tackles, then shame on us. We got to be better and make tackles, right? It's our fault, either way.
Were they as big as you had?
Oh, God, they're big. They're big on film, they're big in person, they're big, period. We were hoping really, that's why everybody's saying about the run game. We really don't want to run, like think we could run the ball at them, but we thought if we could get some possession and run them side to side, we'd take them out. So it's 90 degrees, you play in Nigeria in October.
I had a week off too, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how that would. See, the thing that worries me is the preparation, because I respect the staff a lot. So that's what worried me. The kids, I didn't know if we had necessarily an advantage, because I think if you're in the season, you want to play. You want to play week to week. I don't know if sitting around was really an advantage, but preparation-wise, that it certainly gave them. Just having more time, they're going to be more prepared. Yeah.
Was there any thought that maybe he would over-prepare, though, for you guys?
No. He's better than that.
You get to rest your injuries, too.
That's for sure.
Imagine what a bye week would be like.
You look on his son, there's only a couple of kids were injured. You look at mine, they got like 9 kids over there.
Your defense overall, you take away the big run, the big pass play. They did pretty good. You talked about how they gave up some plays, but overall,
and we're playing like literally 19 kids on defense. I mean, I don't know if you notice, we're sending kids in almost every down, because we have some pretty good kids. It's kind of it's catch-22 though. You want them to mesh and gel and be used to a cohesive unit, but you also don't want to look in the silence and see kids that could play not be on the field. So, and we thought again that would help you, but then you start to micromanage where you're running them on and off. They're getting tired running back and forth.
They're going no huddle. And
yeah, a couple of times we got them to get in the huddle though. So.
All right, Kevin.
Thanks for seeing you. Take care. Thanks, Wilson.